I like the ideas from F4Q, like you're saying. They need to adjust to the meta a little bit better. Efina does get the spot, but there's the wall there, so not really going to be able to capitalize off of it. Ooh, TENSAI does find the pick onto FiveK here. Esperanza trying to clear out CLZ around the corner. I'll get to my thought after this.
We might have a little bit of a slowdown here from F4Q, which is a statement rarely made, but so just wait and see. A little bit of a lurk over towards A lobby coming out here. It's good. Going to be the cut back away, though. So going to move over through sewers, rotate into mid, join in with the rest of the squad. We do have Esperanza, zunba, and Bunny currently making their way through heaven. See the cloud burst down, dash forward. TENSAI still going to be situated here on the site. Manages to spot one. That's going to be the call out, though. So now they're aware of his position. Spike does manage to get planted. Bunny and Esperanza make their way around the back. Clear that side of sight, but TENSAI comes up with yet another kill. Efina now going to go down. Esperanza at 74, the aftershock comes out, forces him back over towards the garage, and that's going to be Esperanza, the last one standing. Spots one out, lets that hawk go through, but the defuse is coming out. He's aware of it, but he cannot round the corner.
There, and everybody else is just kind of defaulting around, and man, I don't know what to make of this F4Q. I'm just so used to them just like picking a moment and just hammering into the other team.
Yeah, well, Bunny's trying to do exactly that. It's well ahead of everybody else. They get slowed up by the gravity well, and he will get taken down, so already going to be an early casualty. Creep back over into heaven there from Jinx, just rotating out of ropes, making sure that he doesn't get caught. The star is going to be recalled here. As they start making their way through. 4 members strong, still do have Efina lurking over at A. Trapwire set up in case anybody goes on the push. He's going to have a very hard time trying to break through those defenses, though. One on ramp, one right there at the main entrance. All going to be broken down as the spike continues to get crept up into ropes.
30 seconds left.
Trying to maybe bait somebody to rotate down into this spot. It's not going to happen, but oh, Esperanza, he just goes straight up the zipline, manages to find the headshot. Many falls, and so does CLZ. Very nice shots coming through here from the Sky player on the side of F4Q.
Spike planted.
As the spike will get planted over the A site yet again. And with this very nice 4v2 setup, seems like F4Q may just be able to put a round on the board.
Well, that's all in the back of Esperanza doing some great work there. Hears the footsteps above him, throws the hawk out, got some kind of flash, knew somebody was there, so he was sort of prepared, but still, it's a heck of a reaction shot onto Jinx, taking him down. It's going to be 2 members pushing through the sewers towards A main right now, and this is quite a long rotate, so they're clearly just playing to try to get some picks at the end.
See what they can get. Poison orb just going to be thrown down here. Forward, F4Q, everybody just piled in here at ramp. They will get that headshot. TENSAI not going to be able to. I don't know. I feel like I'm playing chess every single time I try to play Asurai, which has only been a few times. I'm like, oh, maybe one over here. No, you know, constantly have to go back and forth. But oh, Jinx, very wary of FiveK's lurk outside of the garage. Suspicions coming to fruition. Very nicely done. Manages to nail the shot, taking one down yet again. It's going to be F4Q trying to advance onto a site at a disadvantage. And CLZ, despite having some nice accuracy displayed with that Vandal in the last round, he's opted to go for the judge. A little bit more brute force close quarters, but it's actually going to be Zunba who goes in this time. Nails a nice headshot. Doesn't even take any damage, just faster on the reaction. They have the crossfire as well, so Jinx does fall. The operator now out of their hands, drop down onto the side as Derialy just going to get eliminated. The blind shots flying through into the alley, managing to find his skull. Good blinds out, good days. mittiii looking to try to turn this one around. Just a sheriff in hand, has already found 2, now has 3. Can he actually make it happen? The aftershock will clear the position. Esperanza has to pull away, and they force him out. TENSAI is there. Great. Now going to be safe here on this defender's side. So like that would have been a major offset in favor of F4Q. Could have very well spiraled out of control had they been able to close out that round and move up. But now TENSAI this time is not going to be allowed to be clutch. FiveK manages to get himself in onto the site. Situated it well into the back. Derialy aware of this. He's set up here on top of the rafters. He's waiting to see if this Viper is going to advance forward. But I think the FiveK is more than happy to just sit here and lurk for a while. While the rest of his team rotates around and looks for an opportunity to enter in with him. Push is actually coming through into the backside, and Derialy is just going to win out. FiveK goes down. That's both of the Vipers now out of the fight, and we have a 4v4 on our hands.
Now it's the judge once again here for CLZ. Members of F4Q jump on down again, not able to connect with the shots enough to get the kill. Esperanza gonna throw out some heals to nobody really needs those. I think he was the only one who took any damage there.
Can't heal yourself. Just wants to make sure without having to ask. Oh, the push. That's such a bold push in from Jinx. Very ill-advised even. Derialy will yet again find a nice shot, but should be well aware of his spot, especially now that the trap wire has gone off. So know his position. So, but however, does get taken down, but he makes his way into heaven. He's clutching the last. Can he do it again? This time with a higher powered weapon. About to find out. Efina taking just a little bit of damage from that first aftershock. Esperanza trying to jiggle around the corner, get a spot, but barely eludes spotting there. Onto Derialy, who will now drop down onto the site, lets a shot go, so they will be aware of his position. He's going to move up, gets a tap onto the spike, and oh, mittiii, he doesn't check back sight. Efina's there, put a little bit of damage into Derialy, as Esperanza's gone for the full wrap around into heaven.
That defuse does not come through. Good timing there from Esperanza, from F4Q, but man, this has been an absolute slog here on the attacker side for this Korean squad. We usually don't see it play out like this on Split for them.
No, definitely not. Certainly a change of pace. Change of pace. Now it's like F4Q might be going for that fast sight hit that we're so used to seeing from them, as they already have two members down over on the side of A. Already, see Efina just going to be getting these trap wires set up. Cage is ready to go. CLG gets himself over towards screens. Now wants to try to get some retake utility going here. So Nebulas will pop up. F4Q looking like they are in firm control for the moment.
Should be able to
way in.
Should be able to do this. Maybe Derialy has got some more Sheriff magic. He does have the res as well, but Zumba's going to find CLZ on site, and now this should be pretty much round over here, unless we have another, Sheriff magic that is in store for us.
I mean, it could happen. TENSAI's been nailing some shots. Derialy as well. Both of them could try to get it done. Shot's not going to be able to pierce through the wall, so TENSAI for now is going to retain his full HP bar. It seems like F4Q have a very good idea of where Derialy's at, and that'll just be the sprint around the corner. Esperanza just spraying away with the Phantom, gets the headshot, gets the kill. TENSAI just gonna look to creep back up the rope. Maybe try to die to the spike rather than give away the killing blow, but instead will get a nice little takeaway. Take himself over into heaven.
Yeah, they weren't able to get the information. FiveK gonna find TENSAI though, over lurking outside of B. So that's a nice little pickup. Yeah.
We'll see. He's actually outside of B. So Derialy, he's made his way into garage, tucked away in the cubby. Would love to move forward and try to get that res off, but he knows that it's going to be camped. They're obviously well aware that that res is online. They know how to hit tab. So the rest of the team poked into heaven for just a moment. Who's going to look to rotate into heaven here. Efina making his way forward. Jinx is ready for it. Gets that shot off. Bunny now going to go down. The rest comes off as well to put TENSAI back into the fight. After shot to try to clear rope, but everybody else is starting to make their way over into heaven, but nobody looks over towards the stairwell. FiveK going to get cut down. Esperanza finally does manage to shut down CLZ. They're running out of time. Drop down the plants coming through. The breach is about to round the corner. mittiii can interrupt it. No, he cannot, but he can still find the follow-up kill. They put Zumba now in a 1v3 scenario to try to get a 5th round on the board. Zumba will be good for 1, but Jinx will get him through the box with the Sheriff. The defuse will go off, and FENNEL have a very strong defender's side. Half 8-4 as we get ready. How good he is. It's just absolutely incredible aim coming through, whether it's with the Sheriffs or with the rifles. mittiii will just go ahead and hold it down. He's going to be feeling proud about that ace, I think, regardless of the outcome of this series here. Zumba will find Jinx. Nice little trap play set up with the gravity well. And that's going to be the spike isolated, so everybody can go ahead and start rotating over towards A to hold this. F4Q getting the pistol would be a very nice start for them on the defender's side. Prevent FENNEL from getting that really nice 10-4 start in the half.
This is F4Q just doing their homework here. They were completely prepared for this. The gravity well in a perfect spot to catch the jet at the perfect time with the spike. I mean, you couldn't have drawn it up any better. Ghosts in hands, a frenzy there for Zumba. FiveK with a classic as well. So a lot of difficult things ahead here for FENNEL. I mean, I just don't know what you can do to get this. You don't have the wall. You have a couple stars left here for CLZ, but It's going to take a lot of hard work. You could maybe flash and try to grab it as well. You do have one left on mittiii's breach. There is the camera down here. It's going to see this push coming through. Give the information to F4Q.
I didn't necessarily see how many people were in ropes, but they at least know that somebody's going to be coming from that position, so they have eyes on it. They're going to be in the corner, but it's still going to be a very nice setup here for F4Q to take the pistol. Only 2 members left. CLZ, oh, getting... So, yeah, you should have.
Yeah,
that's kind of the objective of this game, Bunny.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Another miss, doesn't get any damage in onto him. Bunny instead going to be knocked down. 76. Efina only with a ghost. Throws shots in as he peeks out. Top of ramp, doesn't manage to hit anything. This Jinx, just up below, have an opening. Hasn't been spotted, but also doesn't have the spike. That instead is now starting to get rotated through sewer over towards A. Trailblazer, they come hunting, looking for him. It seems like it's not going to spot him. Jinx does not shoot, so they have no idea that he sat there.
mittiii's waiting for the right moment to take that down. Gonna go for it, lead the way with some of his utility. They're gonna take control of heaven. Jinx is gonna do a nice job there, taking down Esperanza, and it's gonna be the plant coming through on the A side.
Yep, they got the wall coming up. Cut off that defender side access. Trying to funnel them all into screens. Playing within the nebula, pushes out. Oh, but he's just not quite ready for it. 2 members taking him as well. They managed to find the kill. That's gonna be a rifle into their hands now. Zunba taking that for himself. Efina trying to hold the cross as they come up from ropes. They'll get struck down by mittiii. Doesn't take too much damage. The drop down, the aftershock gonna be thrown in. Buddy finally does manage to nail somebody with a martial headshot, but it's too little too late. There's still 3 members left alive. They'll just have to take the Vandal, maybe be happy with that, but instead try to take a little bit more away from FENNEL. But he cannot make it happen. That's gonna be 9-6 as FENNEL now, as they're still somewhat making their mind up as far as where they want to go, but this rotation at F4Q, looking like they are expecting this to end up being an A hit. They go through ropes, it very well could be the case, but with the spike over in Garage, seems like it's going to be Efina who's in some dire need of help and some peel. Bunny's going to pull back, gets his way down the stairs, will wrap around to Alley. The Hawks come out, find a blind, and Efina will fall to back side.
30 seconds
trying to set up a little bit of a one-way, see if anyone's inching forward, trying to deny this plant. It's not happened yet. Five now going to be used. Zunba throwing that down as they look for the retake, but FiveK going to fall. And now they lose out on Esperanza. So in a 2v5 scenario, F4Q backs up against the wall. FENNEL looking to go ahead and make it a 4-round stretch. It seems pretty darn good for him. And yeah, Bunny and Zunba, they are just hightailing it out of here. They want to hold on to these weapons as long as they possibly can, but the hunt is coming through. Horns have been sounded. Dogs are let loose. They're looking for it.
Poor Buddy tries to see if he can catch anyone coming through, but they're wrapping all the way to screens until they push to heaven. And he's got one coming up ropes, and Derialy's gonna outdo him with the pick. They get a pick, and then they can just look back up to heaven. They're so smart, they're so well coordinated right now, and they're absolutely just manhandling F4Q. And Buddy tries to spray through the smoke, doesn't get anything. He just takes a bunch of damage himself.
Yeah, he's again going to be down to 10 HP. Needs Esperanza to try to heal him, but he's not going to be given the opportunity. mittiii will just find that kill. Efina pulls down this A site. Will get a nice headshot in onto Jinx. The Rolling Thunder comes in, but not before Derialy falls. FiveK finding that with his dying breath effectively. mittiii, though, again, starting to pop. It's 3 in the round. Zunba gets TENSAI, and does fall to CLC. Who's now taken out by Efina. Down to a nice old 1v1 mittiii. If he could come up with it, it would be huge. Is he ready for the cross? Oh, Efina flicks over to the left, finds the shot, was only 14.
Of course, as we've seen so far throughout this tournament, that they don't really have the coordination on these, again, more standard, more meta play styles that we don't typically see out of F4Q. And I would say on the other maps, I'm perfectly fine with it, Achilleos, but this is the one map where I don't think you need to change anything. I think this is the one map where F4Q had a good read on how to play it.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of been, harping on about Bunny's jet, mainly because he hasn't been finding the most impact right now in this map. It's actually going to be breaking. A couple shots going to be exchanged. Jinx falls low, but he does have Derialy to top and back up. But I was going to say FiveK. This is also, a fairly new look for him coming out here with the Viper. It's not a composition that we've ever seen F4Q run before.
That's a really good point. I mean, it's FiveK has had a couple good moments. There's a couple good ideas here with the Viper utility. I really like the idea. I really like having a Viper in the hand for F4Q. It's something they're going to need on the other maps in particular. Esperanza is going to take Derialy down. Not bad there. Jinx getting healed up a little bit. Yeah.
Jinx, yeah, just as much as his HP goes up, it goes right back down. Bunny, with his namesake Judge, does manage to find one, but just spraying through the cyber cage. Jinx will find Efina. 30 HP remaining for him. Spike gets planted. Hawk goes out, gets the blind, don't throw a cloudburst in response, gets the instant dome there onto 5K, but Esperanza is able to spray through, finds that elimination, but not before he takes a ton of damage. He's got 17 HP, but now they have a 2v1, but as I say that, it's all on mittiii, and he is good for it. Another 3 kills for the Breach, holding it down. Now match point comes through. FENNEL just one more to go to put F4Q on the back foot.
I mean, unbelievable from mittiii. He's clutch once again here for FENNEL. This
and he's
guy...
got a Rolling Thunder in the last round. Oh my God.
He's making a name for himself here, and you know, my friends from Japan have been telling me, watch out for this guy, and they weren't kidding. He is absolutely insane, just showing us, again, why Breach is so powerful on Split, why these teams love to play it. I can't wait to see what he's got for us on this potential last round.
But just moving up, want to try to get in the garage. Oh, the jump from Jinx absolutely costs him his life. A little bit of a rough spray from Zunba, but really understandable given the Bulldog. Now he's looking for a little bit more. Only get some chip damage in onto mittiii. Wall will come up, the res is available, but they break it down instantly. Know that this is the play that they're looking for, but the Rolling Thunder is in hand. mittiii is ready to pop it. See what angle he's going to go for right now. Would catch 2 of them. FiveK's right around the corner. He's going to go for the push. The Rolling Thunder has not come out yet. There's the first kill. There's the second. mittiii rounds the corner, finds 5K. Efina had gone down as well. Now it's going to be a 2v3, a Marshall and a Spectre versus full rifles on the side of FENNEL. Spike getting planted. Inside, low HP. Esperanza comes in for the alley-oop. Finds that elimination, makes it a 2v2, but Bunny at 67 HP. Oh, no, okay. It's going to be fine.
It's K. No problems here.
Esperanza's here.
It's going to be a tough retake, man. And with this lurk coming from mittiii. Oh, they have no idea.
Oh,
they have no idea.
mittiii's right around the corner. He does not have any more flashes. Holds onto the aftershock. He doesn't pull the trigger. He waits this out. They don't know that he's behind him. They know that CLC is in the garage. But this could be absolutely massive. And mittiii does it yet again. 3 in the last round. 4 in this one. mittiii absolutely